Hello everyone, got a sales update video for you, number 6. I'm going to share some clothing items I've sold the last couple weeks. How are your sales doing? Mine are okay. I would go periods where I sell nothing, 1 or 2 items, and then just the other day I had like 6 in the span of like, I don't know, 5 hours. Ka-ching right after the other, so it seems like it's random every day. It changes, but thankfully I did sell some stuff. First thing I sold was this official Ferrari polo shirt made by Puma. It's a nice white color. Size was large. Had the nice Ferrari logo on the front. Some nice decals on the back and on the sleeve. Let's look at the tag. I just saw it because, Ferrari, everyone knows it's a high-end brand. And I like picking up cool polo shirts because they're always a good seller. Paid about $4 for this. Sold for a best offer of 20, and made a decent profit on that. Nothing earth-shattering, but I go for the quantity over the quality sometimes. And even though it's good quality, might not get the top dollar, the big flips, but nevertheless, I was happy with it. Next up is this Adidas Taylor Twellman soccer jersey for the Major League Soccer MLS New England Revolution. As it turned out, this was actually a pretty rare jersey. There was not many sold on eBay. There was only 1 or 2, and they were signed versions, autographed by the player. So there really weren't too many on the market. I paid about $5 for this at a Goodwill. I accepted a best offer on it of $50, guys. $50, and it's going global shipping program to the Netherlands. So the buyer really paid up for this, because it probably cost him 30 with fees, shipping, taxes, whatever it takes to get something from here to the Netherlands. So this was a good flip. It's in really nice condition. I've done really well with soccer jerseys. Not all of them get a ton, but some, if it's the right player, the right brand, it can fetch a fair amount of money. So be on the lookout for soccer jerseys. Another nice polo shirt I sold. This was a Nike inaugural Voyages Disney Cruise Line 2011 Dream Disney polo shirt. Nice black color. Size was medium. It's the dry fit, which is always nice to pick up. And I accepted the best offer on this, guys. Paid about $4 for it at a Goodwill, and I took $20. So again, nice flip. It sells for $20. I'm happy. It's money in my pocket, and this didn't take too long to sell at all. Next up is a cool item. This is a Wrangler Hero denim style button front shirt for Orange County Choppers. So it's a nice shirt. I got this at I believe a Goodwill outlet, a weigh and pay. So I was probably in this for 70, 50, 60 cents. So I wasn't in it for a whole lot. And it got a little more than I expected. I think it was on sale. I got about $22 for it. Paid about $5 to ship it in a flat rate mailer, and I was happy with it. It was in really nice condition. When I buy something or pick something up, I think who's going to want it. And for this, it's going to be some biker guy, some guy that rides his Harley Davidson motorcycle, whatever he has, and there's a market for it. So keep that in mind when you're sourcing your items. Next up is the next 2 items are both 2XL Polo Ralph Lauren items. This one's a nice polo golf shirt, size 2XL. I always pick up big sizes when I can. This was made of Pima cotton in Peru, just a nice color, nice stripes. I accepted a best offer of $20 for it, and I was probably in it for about $4 or $5. Same thing with this. This one's a long sleeve polo shirt, Polo Ralph Lauren 2XL, custom fit. I got $20 for this also. I always pick up Polo Ralph Lauren if it's bigger size. If it's a medium size polo shirt, I might pass on it. Might pick a couple of them and lot them together to get a bit of value. But the bigger the size, the more money it commands. So good sell there. Next up is this really nice Corvette jacket made by Game Sportswear Limited, I believe. Picked this up for about $2 at a yard sale, and it sold for $30. So a good flip there. It's in really nice condition. Really cool piece. Excuse me. 100% nylon. Lining was polyester, and the knit was nylon. So again, guys, who's gonna buy this? It's probably some guy that owns a Corvette. He owns his dream ride, and he needs the jacket to complement his vehicle. So I always keep in mind, like, who's gonna want this? And someone that has their nice Corvette is gonna pay up for something that he can wear while he drives his car. So might as well stick with the theme of automobiles and vehicles. This is a BMW Motorrad Enduro polo shirt. Kind of like the Ferrari shirt, BMW theme. This is BMW Motorrad brand. I've never seen it before, but yeah, it had this cool little BMW patch that I saw first in the rack. The color was nice. And again, guys, who's going to want this? Someone that has a BMW, and BMWs aren't cheap, so people will pay up for stuff like this. I accepted a best offer, or maybe it was on sale. Let's see. What did I get for this? $25. So I accepted the best offer. I was happy with it. I paid about $4 for it at a Goodwill. So good flip there. This was the first pair of overalls I've ever sold. I got this at a Goodwill outlet, so I was in it for next to nothing, 50, 60 cents. So it's a size 34-30, and the brand is Big Smith. Big Smith jean overalls, and I've never heard of the brand. I've never seen overalls before, but these went in less than a day or so. Yeah, I listed it January 18th, and it sold the 19th. And I got $19.58 for them, so a good flip there. I like it when it sells quick. I don't have to sit on it for 6 months like those of us that do sell clothing. We know stuff takes a while to sell. It's not going to sell in a day like this did every time. So sometimes you got to exercise a little bit of patience. Another Goodwill outlet item I picked up. I saw this lying in the bin when I got there. I liked the colors on it. Didn't know what it was. And I picked it up and looked at the label. And yes, it was Ralph Lauren Sport. This is a women's dress, polo dress style. Rugby, I don't even know what to call it. I don't do a lot of women's clothing. Did have this nice crest on it, patch, what have you. Polo Club Challenge Cup, New York City, Team Polo competition. This was a neat piece. It was size extra small. This thing was tiny. I probably couldn't even get my arm through it. But I got $22 for it, so a good flip there. This thing was long. It was definitely a nice dress. So colors were pretty unique on it. Purple, green, black, yellow, white, everything on it. So it didn't take too long to sell. Took 2 weeks or so. So good flip there. Next up is this official Team USA Olympic Committee full zip jacket. This was just a nice little Olympic coat, polyester, a nice white color. These were apparently from the Sochi Olympic Games, which were in Russia, I believe, in last year. 2014, I believe? No. When was Sochi, guys? I don't know. Anyway. This sold for $22 again, just like the dress. It was probably the same price on sale. And I paid about $3 for it, so a good flip. Took a little while to sell. I pick up Olympic stuff sometimes. Sometimes it does well, sometimes it sits for a while, you have to relist it, but I got a good deal money for it. Next up is this vintage Polo Ralph Lauren Polo Sport t-shirt. This is the tag. It has the gold dot in the tag. From what I understand, if it has a little gold dot on it, that means it was sold at an outlet store. So like a retail store. And I got $22 for this. It did have some condition issues. See there near the bottom, it had some discoloration marks, some wear. But overall, it was a nice little shirt. Anything different with Ralph Lauren, I pick it up, take a chance on it, and I got 22 bucks for it. I probably was in this for about $2 or $3 at a Goodwill, and it was a good flip. Coming towards the end, guys, this is a Paul James turtleneck sweater, fisherman cable, 100% wool from England. I got this away and pay, so again, I paid less than $1 for it. This was size large, made in England, wool. Just a beautiful sweater. This didn't take too long to sell. I relisted it, but I was probably holding on to this for about a month, and I got $26.69. It cost about $8 to ship, and I made about 15 bucks on it. Maybe a little less, but nevertheless, a good flip. It was a really nice condition, and I'm sure the buyer will love it. I hope. It was a really nice sweater. I never heard of the brand Paul James, but I saw it. I love selling wool. It always does well. So the brand that really sells well for me though is Patagonia. If you see it, pick it up. This is just nothing special in the Patagonia kind of realm. This is just their basic T-shirt. But what helped it sell for 20 bucks, guys, 1958, was the size. It is 2XL and a slim fit. So anything that sets it apart from the generic mediums, larges, smalls, it'll help it sell well because there's less of them in the market, less competition, and you get your price. I love selling Patagonia. It always commands a pretty good amount of money. I was in this for about $4, sold for 1958. So good flip there. And the last item, I always say big sells. This sold this morning. I'm still waiting to get paid for it, so fingers crossed. I'm kind of jumping the gun on it. But this is a pair of Polo Ralph Lauren Andrew Chino pants. And guys, look at the size on this. This is big Andrew pant, and the size on it is 52 big, 30 inseam. These were probably one of the bigger pair of khaki pants I've ever seen, and I got $26.69 for them. The checkout representative at Goodwill actually gave me a look, and he held them up and looked at me, and I'm not a 52-inch or size 52 pants, guys, but so he gave me a look. Do you guys ever get looks when you buy some random stuff? I bought some random stuff and I've gotten some looks. I bought some ugly stuff that doesn't fit my size, and I know you're not supposed to judge, but I've been judged a couple times with all, and it was justifiable. There's some weird stuff out there that I picked up. But that's it, guys. Thanks for hanging with me for this video. If you liked it, let me know. If you didn't like it, definitely let me know. I love some feedback. Like, comment, subscribe, and I hope you guys have some great sales and a great day.